All right, good morning, guys. I just got back in from Tampa last night. A lot of you were saying that there was an update for Gran Turismo, so it sounds like our voices were finally heard. A lot of you have been complaining, oh, you said you weren't going to play the game anymore. Why are you posting videos? Clearly they don't watch. Like, I have a backlog, whatever. It's the internet. And a lot of people are like complaining that it needs to be a grind. But if you look, all the content creators have been saying something. So it seems like they finally listened to us. So I haven't read the notes yet. I'm gonna read it. First, we got update 1.09. They just have some small fixes here, like just, you know, some basic stuff. If you want to read it, it's in your game menu. But this right here, an update to our players. I have not read it yet. Let's see what's going on. People are saying that they're fixing stuff and it'll be like beginning of April. Anyway, we're gonna move our face out of here and we're gonna read over it together, guys. See what they're doing for us here. Kazu, president of Polyphony Digital, creator of Gran Turismo. Dear Gran Turismo community, thank you for your continued support and feedback on Gran Turismo 7. Your voices have not gone unheard. I mean, we've been making quite the mess about this. I would like to apologize for the frustration and confusion caused last week with our patch updates, which resulted in not only a server outage, but also adjustments to the in-game economy, which were made without a clear explanation to our community. We know that this is not the Gran Turismo experience you expect, and we will be making a goodwill gesture in the form of a non-paid credit pack of 1 million credits available to those players who have been affected. It's not much, but you know what? I like that they're taking the time to be like, hey, we realize this happened. You were upset. Here you go. I mean, that's like full tune on one car, man. You know what I mean? You will see this hit your account shortly. Make sure you log into the game before April 25th to claim the credits. So if you guys are seeing this and you can't get on today, tomorrow, just make sure you do it. But you got a month. You got a whole month. The patch update previously deployed was intended to rectify an issue with inconsistent reward payouts within a part of the World Circuit events. But to reestablish the intended equilibrium and provide more accurate rewards based on time investment and completion, it was necessary to recalculate the reward system as a whole. Yeah. To improve the player experience, we will be rolling out a considerable patch in the beginning of April. The number of events will be increased, and we will reestablish a reward system with greater balance throughout the game to benefit all players. I mean, that's all we wanted. Honestly, that's all we wanted, because it's just... If you look at like GT Planet and they did like a breakdown of all the other Gran Turismo games, for all you people out there commenting on all the videos saying, oh, it's supposed to be a grind, stop being a baby, stop crying, stop whining, wah. It is the worst economy of any Gran Turismo game. Like, we're not just bitching, like it's actually a problem. So yeah, look at that. Events will be increased. We'll have more events, which was one of my biggest complaints. Reestablish the reward system with greater balance. So I guess more credits. Updates which will come into effect beginning of April. Increase rewards in the events in the latter half, however you guys want to say it, half of the world circuits by approximately 100% on average. So here's my thing, right? They knocked us by what, 50% on average on all of them. So now we're going to get a 100% boost. So if they knocked it by 50, say it was 60,000, they knocked it to 30. If it's a 100% boost, then they're taking that 30,000 now and adding 30,000, so it's just going to go back to what it was, which I'm fine with, because obviously, you know, most people, Gran Turismo is the long-term game, so taking it back to what it was, I'm okay with, and I'm sure most of you will be okay with, because it was already a grind as it was. And if they even it out for all the world circuits, especially the latter half of the game, to be boosted, we can actually do races now and not farm one race, and it'll actually be like a good economy. Addition of high rewards for clearing the circuit experience in all gold, all bronze results. Addition of high rewards. Okay, that's good, because circuit experience I've been starting to pump through, and you know, if you look at sport, when you would get the little, you know, gold disco balls, you would actually get something for doing it. Which should have been implemented at launch, but it's okay, they're fixing it now. It's not too far after launch, it'll be a month. Increase of rewards in online races. I'm good with that, because I spent like 15 minutes qualifying. I did a 3-lap race and I got 12,000 bucks. That's nothing, you know what I mean, for 30-40 minutes of my time. Include a total of 8 new 1-hour endurance race events to missions. These will also have higher reward settings. So we're getting 8 1-hour endurance race missions for now, which is fine. You know, we're used to some, you know, I remember back in 3, like the endurance races would be 2-3 hours, whatever. An hour is fine with me. I'm good with that. I don't really, me personally, I don't like to go longer than 2 hours if I had a choice. So I'm good with some 8 1-hour endurance race missions. Because like you saw in my videos, when we would have to do the 30-minute, you know, race on high speed ring in the missions, or we do 24 minutes of Le Mans, the credit payout was 5,000. It gave you 10,000, but it said 5,000. It's not enough for your time. All right, let's see here. Increase the upper limit of non-paid credits and player wallets from 20 million to 100 million. This is a big change. Now, I saw somebody comment yesterday while I was in Florida that they capped out at 20 million. And I was like, wait, what? They have 18 million cars and they cap your wallet at 20 million? So in that sense, if you do grind and you do get money and you save up, say you like for instance, now they have the McLaren and the, what was it? I don't know, there was another car that was 18 million. I haven't been on, forgive me. That's 36.5 million. So if you want to grind in the meantime and like save up, like if there's ever again 2 cars in there and you want to buy them, you couldn't. And you most likely wouldn't have time to grind back up. So the fact that they're now increasing that, there shouldn't be a cap on that, honestly. But 100 mil, most people aren't going to get to that. So it's not going to matter. It's a good increase. Increase the quantity of used and legend cars on offer at any given time. I do like this because there's, what, maybe 12 to 15 cars in the used dealership? And they don't rotate as often as I thought they were going to. So that's good. Give us, you know, with all the cars in the game, that would make more sense. The legend cars, so instead of having 5, maybe they'll bump it to 8, 10. We'll just have to see. And I feel like that would make it more, like, you know, like right now, it's like, oh my God, like you want this one car, you have to get it. But then like you'll have a selection, be like, okay, well, I play for 10 hours this week, I'll be able to afford one of these. And you just take your pick of the lot. And then once it rotates back around again, you just, you know, that'll keep us playing long term. Beyond this, there will be a few additional patches deployed between now and the end of April, which will add new cars and course layouts and make some other fixes. One of my arguments was course layouts, like Horse Thief Mile, Willow Springs, like they have 3 course layouts, but you only ever race on one track in the game. You have to make a custom race to race on the other 2, which seems a little silly to me. But I mean, we kind of knew they were going to add cars, course layouts, new courses, all that stuff. Finally, we want to take the opportunity to lay out some of the near-term updates we are working on. We can't confirm an exact date or specifics yet, but will give advance notice via GranTurismo.com. Increase the payout value of limited time rewards as we develop as a live service. So, limited time rewards. I don't think we have those in the game yet. I don't know if they're going to go back to like, what was it, Gran Turismo 6, where they had like weekly events and stuff. Further World Circuit event additions. I'm assuming that means GT Cafe is, you know, I mean, obviously they only got to 39. They can easily add more to that. I'm assuming that was their plan regardless. Addition of endurance races to missions, including 24-hour races. Okay, 24-hour races, oh boy. Addition of online time trials and awarding of rewards according to the player's difference with the top ranked time. That could be fun. Make it so cars can be sold. Wow. Okay. So the other people complaining, we, you know, if it's going to be realistic, real world, we need to be able to sell our cars. They're doing that. Okay, cool. I don't know. I'm sure it won't be like, you know, an actual price. It'll be a used car price because, you know, we have cars in real life. When you drive on the lot, they lose like half their value anyway. So we want to thank you for your continued patience and valuable feedback as we grow and evolve GT7 to make it as enjoyable and rewarding for as many players as possible. We always want to keep communication lines open with our community so that we can work together to build the best racing experience possible. And then it just goes on, limit 1 per person, about getting your credits, all that stuff. So there you have it, guys. They listen. They, you know, I mean, God, the user score on Metacritic, it dropped to like 1.6, I think. You know, I wasn't the only one that made videos. Like every content, even content creators that were outside of racing games were making content. It just, I'm glad they listened. I feel like they didn't have a choice with how much we were all, you know, making a stink about it. But yeah, I mean, there you go, guys. Like, we're in there. We're freaking in there. So here we go. I guess I get 1 million credits sitting here. Wow, I have 2 mil. Look at that. Yeah, compensation for extended server maintenance. I have it. I'll take it. Yeah, so freaking, I'm probably gonna hold back on really playing the game until that update drops. I mean, I haven't played it in a week so far. I hopped on to get the 300ZX as soon as I got home because I did want that car, but I haven't actually played it. It's still stock. I did notice my invitation expired and I didn't get a new one. I thought it would just renew every 2 weeks, but it looks like it didn't. So I don't know what's going on with that. I guess you actually have to buy the car to get a new invitation. I don't know. But yeah, so I'm assuming this update will be here within 2-3 weeks. And then I'll hop back into the game. And for now, I have enough content that I can release in the meantime that'll hold me over. But, you know, until they, knowing that they're fixing the payouts, I'm just going to go, like, finish Elden Ring, play some other games, and come back when they release this patch. And then, you know, it was nice that they listened. So, Kaz, thank you, seriously, from all the content creators and your fans. Like, we appreciate it. We do. But anyway, guys, subscribe, come back. Let me know how you feel about this. I mean, I feel like it's pretty damn good. I feel like for now, I mean, obviously they're going to work long term on the game and continue to add stuff. But for right now, I think all the stuff that they are adding, it should have been in, you know, the game at launch. But it's only a month after. We'll be good. But anyway, guys, see you on the next one.